Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo, boo. We're opting for bright room instead of comfort this morning for some reason. Woke up a little bit ago. Oh, good thing there's no split in my PJs, or you guys would be getting an eye full of something. Oh, yeah, let's check it out right here. Let's check it out right here. See how this feels. I feel okay. Get a little backrest up against my St. Andrew's picture. Slide the coffee in. Slide the water in. Good morning, Dustin. He's in Louisiana. He says it's about to storm here. We got a little snow last night here in Wisconsin. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of just a dusting. It was real pretty. I got home from work, and it was kind of a rainy, yucky, crappy day, most of it. But there's lights on in the street out there, and you could see the rain, falling quickly, and then it slowly started blowing around and changing to snow. Always makes me feel a little cheery seeing some snow. Woke up a little bit. I had my blinds shut, but obviously I have an eastern view, and again, totally blue sky and sun blasting in. Still lit up my room pretty well this morning, and I don't know, barely could get out of bed. Where do I live? I live in Wisconsin. Let's see, Brendan, if God called down, I don't know. Let's see. I have no idea, Brendan. You're asking too big of questions earlier. I don't think God is calling me to be one of his characters in their stories. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy living my life, doing the best I can, and sharing a little bit about his journey. So good morning. And I'm gonna do it a little, I could chit chat at the beginning, but I gotta get into my intro, because until I get into my intro, I don't get to have my first sip of coffee. I mean, I could. It's my show. Who's to stop me? You guys can't stop me. You're on the other end of wherever you are. Dustin's in Louisiana. How's he gonna stop me? But either way, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Sunday, no it's not, it's Monday morning, it's March 31st, it's 8:04 a.m. Happy Monday. I wonder how many people are happy on Monday. Remember school? Never worked a job that I felt enslaved by. A little bit, but I remember at school Mondays were tough because I was going, wow, the whole week ahead of me. It's gonna be a long week. But anyway, happy Monday. This is a little show I've been doing for quite some time, coming up on 6 years. A little pain in my right eye. I'm wondering what's going on with that. Probably nothing. Going on 6 years. It's a show about me talking, sharing some of the adventures of one man as he lives his life. Just kind of sharing about some things. And, but for those that have been watching a while, it's not just a show about me talking. It is not just a show about me talking. For those that have been watching a while, it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I have a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. You saw me pour it if you tuned in to the beginning. Turn it this way. to get a little better remnants of my Coffee with Ken logo. And I'm excited to have my first sip at this, for me, late hour on this Monday morning. My hope is wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Feels good to be drinking the coffee black again. I was in a hotel for I moved in, I guess I just moved in here on Thursday, which might explain my total lack of furnishings in my apartment. Look at that. It's a huge room. It's a huge room. I own nothing. I've said it all along. It's actually a really nice apartment. I'm shocked how much I'm going to enjoy it. Bedroom has some things, but this is so sparse. I don't know. I'll be kind of sad. It'll take me probably a year to accumulate enough things to fill it up, and then I'll have to move, or I'll get to move. I've had so many people reach out going, hey, we have furniture here, we have furniture there. To be honest, if it was, what do I want? What do I want most? I don't know, a sectional couch, maybe a bed frame and a mattress would be nice. But a sectional couch would be good, and a mattress would be good. And those are soft things. And I don't want to get secondhand soft things. So I'm not in a big rush. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in the apartment other than to sleep. And been enjoying getting tons of sleep. It felt so good last night. Somebody said it's perfect. Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. It is perfect. It's going to be perfect. I'm telling you. A few months ago, I was living in my car as I was deciding what I was going to do. And I'd go to a laundromat to do my laundry. And now I have a nice apartment and I don't know, laundry in the apartment itself, not in the apartment building. No quarters required. I've got a shirt I want to wash, and I don't, but I could. I'll just wash this shirt. I will just wash this shirt. Somebody said I have an unusual head. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that. As opposed to the usual head that most of us have. Destin, always make sure to hit that like button. Well, I appreciate that. We have a great audience right out of the gate. I go live every morning. I talk for about an hour. I have a lot of fun doing it. I used to be more regimented and stick to a specific time. And for a long time, I was renting a guy's basement in Naperville, Illinois, where I'm from. And would wake up, would drive to Starbucks because I didn't have a coffee maker. This Starbucks, fortunately, was only less than a half mile away, but either way, it was winter. It took a lot of gumption to get up, get all my stuff, get out the door at 5:30 to make it to Starbucks right as it opened and come back into my car and shoot my show. Yeah, this is much nicer for me, I don't know. But either way, I was going live at 5:45 every morning and a very specific time. I don't know, it's probably nice for the early risers that like a schedule. But I'll tell you what, it feels better to be sleeping in my own place and have a coffee maker right there. And honestly, the cost savings are probably significant. Even if it's only $3.50 for a buck of coffee, or a cup of coffee times 7 is $24.50. You know, that's probably adds up $100 a month, $1,200 a year, and that's if I don't get a refill. Brendan, you're always asking if somebody else is going to come and hang out with me. You do it every day. It's really strange. Makes me wonder if you're a troll, honestly, Brendan. Every day you ask if somebody's going to come party with me. It's weird. Stop doing that. When was my first gay experience? Never had one. Iced coffee is better than any drink. Okay, if that's what you like. Hi, Bruce. I didn't know you were doing live. I love your movies. My favorite is Die Hard. Well, Die Hard was a great movie. Somebody's telling me to get some ladies. Not in a hurry for that. Not in a hurry for that. I mean, it'll be nice, but I don't know. I just kind of believe things happen for a reason, and things happen. I mean, so much that people don't understand. I don't think get me at all. And I think people want to see me hurting or struggling, or again, I was in a car. I was in my Kia Soul. Hey there, Big M. I was in my Kia Soul a few months ago. And I don't know, but I still had a pretty positive attitude. And I think that drives some people crazy. Let me see what's Big M saying. This is my new place, Big M. How are you? Do you need a tour, Big M? I've given a tour several times, but I'd give one for you. Maybe it's the Silver Surfer. Who is the Silver Surfer? My first marriage, we were looking to rent a place. And it was in this massive home, and there was like a Silver Surfer in the basement. And I didn't get it. Is it a superhero? All right, Big M wants a tour, so I'm gonna give him one. It's empty, Big M. I don't really have it furnished yet. I mean, when I say I don't really have it furnished, I don't have it furnished at all. And my countertops are a mess. But tough, I don't have dish soap, so, all right. Alrighty. Oop, open cabinet. Even though the countertops are a mess, I can forgive myself that. But kitchen, picture of St. Andrews, rest of kitchen, and it's big. I'm telling you. I think I've lived in some really nice places in downtown Chicago, but I think I'm gonna love this. These huge windows, this urban setting. The downtown Appleton, Wisconsin is just a block that way. I mean, I don't even mean a big block. It's 100 yards that way. I can get to a coffee shop by foot, and a cool coffee shop, in just a minute or two. My bedroom, not yet packed, and very minimalist, but I'll tell you that foam mat has been wonders. I'm thinking about buying an air mattress, and not because I need it permanently, but because I could afford it, I could transport it, and it would work as a guest bed. Hello, Big M, this tour's for you. And again, let me span over the apartment. I love the high ceilings, the big windows, the brick walls. And I will tell you what, having laundry right in here is wonderful. So I'm gonna bring you back to me. Go back, sit down for my coffee, and drink a little more, because it's gonna be good. Here's the outside. Again, it's Appleton, Wisconsin. It's a town of 75,000, but it's got a really urban feel, like taller buildings and grittier stores and cool record shops and bars. Boy, if I drank, I could drink a lot here. Yeah, well, Big M, it's great. I'm telling you, it feels awesome. I can't believe it. I was in a hotel a week ago. And I can afford it. It's cheaper than the hotel. I mean, it's going to be tight, but I'm worth it. and I've been working a lot and making decent money, not great money, but making decent money. And thank you, Heather. And it gives me a chance to hopefully have my kids up here soon, once I get it a little more furnished. But either way, I'm enjoying the heck out of it. And again, it's just a short walk to, not even a walk. I mean, and I don't mean to overtoot coffee shops, because I'm fine with Starbucks. But these ones are really, really cool, and I meet really interesting people in them. And I don't know. I mean, there's 3 or 4 really cool coffee shops right over there. I mean, within a quarter mile. I went to church yesterday morning. I went to somebody, actually my property manager where I just moved, has recommended it. And the story of the church isn't relevant, but it turned out it was not even a half mile from this building, and I could have easily walked. Church was okay. It was a Lutheran church. I've been going to non-denominational churches over the last several years, and I think I don't know, somebody said something watching my show that it's going to be more this or more that. I don't even remember what they were saying. But I think, I'm not sure it was the church for me, and that's okay. Somebody asked about me getting a girlfriend or something. I'm not in a rush for that, and I'm not in a rush to find the right church. I was at a coffee shop yesterday, and I was sitting next to a young woman, and I noticed she was reading, it wasn't a Bible, but it was obviously scripture. And I asked her what church she goes to, and we had a nice talk about that, about her church and her experiences. She's actually from my home area. She grew up in Wheaton, Illinois, which is right down the road from where I lived in Naperville. And I'm not in a rush. Been working a lot, been working the last 3 days. I get to go to work again tonight. Tell you, I like what I do. I like the people I'm with. I like where I work and doing what I do, and the money should be, the job's great, Big M. You know, it's tiring. I tell you what, it feels good to go to work and feel like you're accomplishing something and feel tired as heck. It's really nice. I got home last night, I don't know, 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and got my candle, poured my bubble bath, had a nice soak for a little bit, and then went to bed and drifted off into some awesome, awesome sleep. Somebody's asking me advice for young adults. I don't know. Don't listen to old men. I don't know. No matter what I say, I mean, a lot of my show comes out as advice, but it's not intended that way. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just telling you what I do, and works for me. One more slurp and you'll go crazy. Well, let me let you go crazy. No, Big M, I'm not able to say where I work. If you want to call me, I'll tell you. I'd tell you. But I got people that, I don't know, like to call where I work and try and get me fired. Seems strange. And then they call me lazy for not working. And then they'll make fun of me for struggling to pay my child support. Strange what motivates people. So I just would sit here and slurp my coffee and drink my water and feel the satisfaction in my body from a good few days of work and great night's sleep. Great night's sleep. It felt so good to get groceries the other day, and I didn't get a whole bunch, just got a few. But just be able to cook something at home, and I you know, really, I can say I cooked it. All I did was make some ground beef and eat it. I didn't think I was getting enough protein lately, and got some the other day. Running low on coffee. Do you guys want to sit here and wait for me for a little bit? It won't be a long bit. Some people use as a church as a place to meet people to date. It's weird, honestly. Whatever gets you to church. The woman I was talking with yesterday clearly had a more advanced spirituality than me, and we got to talking. I think one of the common, I don't know if the word is tenets of Christianity is spreading the word. So I think a lot of Christians run out of church with the Bible and run around and try and recruit people and make it feel kind of weird. I'll bet you, just by doing my show and the way I sell my faith, is a more effective way to do it. And I say, hey, just go for the coffee, go for the smiling faces, go for the gratitude. Don't worry about the message so much. Because I think developing faith takes time. You know, you're not gonna one day wake up and believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross for your sins, or that God takes your worries, or that anything else. But I think if you go and whatever gets you in the door, whether it's to meet people or whether it's to get coffee or whether it's a warm place to go on a Sunday morning, I think whatever gets you in the door, more power to you. So let me grab a little more coffee. Boo. Here, I'll let you look at St. Andrews. Just imagine you're on the 18th tee. Actually, that's the first green right there. The 18th tee is over here. But I hope you could imagine it either way. It definitely takes time, but the message is also important. Yeah, but unfilter, if I think people just run in and try and beat you over the head with the Bible. I think that's the problem. I think, yeah. And honestly, I think too many people I don't know. Yeah, whatever you think is cool by me. Carl, I like church people more than the ones saying it's all a lie and do fentanyl yelling at me on street corners. Well, I don't know about that, Carl, but yeah, no, I think if you're hanging out with people that are going to church on a Sunday, it's probably not a bad way to start your day or your week. Let's see, somebody said, give me a good morning routine. I'm a 9th grader and want to be lean and fit like me. I mean, make your bed. Make your bed. Okay, I don't know if you're serious or not. Audio legend. I don't know if you're serious or not. I'll give you one thing to do. Make your bed every morning. I don't know. I just went in there and showed my bedroom. It was unannounced, and granted, it's not a fancy bed. But I'm betting the sleeping bag I'm sleeping in was made. If you need a morning routine, don't overcomplicate it. Start small, start with a step, make your bed. And the rest just kind of falls in place. Because if you make your bed every day, you're gonna go, satisfaction, accomplishment. Looks a little better than if I didn't. And that's gonna start permeating through who you are. And then you're gonna go, okay, eat an apple, go for a walk, say a prayer. You know, and all of a sudden you're gonna be on a roll with good habits. And it starts probably by making the bed. I think if I had to give you a morning routine, I mean, I could give you 20 things to do, but you wouldn't do them. So I'll just start with one. Make your bed. Hello, Jane. How are you? Well, thank you. Jesus does love me, Elizabeth. Uh, yeah. Uh, Making bed is simple enough, and you can do it while you're groggy. And again, you've done something. And I think the hardest thing to do is that first thing. Because once I make my bed, I come over and start the coffee. Then I usually go to the washroom. And then for me, this is an integral part of my morning routine, but it's not for you. But you got to develop your own that fits your purpose and your direction in life. Um, if you're on a sport, you probably need to go do some exercise. Yesterday, I worked out. I was going to say I joined. There's a little gym in the basement of this apartment building, and felt great. But I only went down there for like 15 minutes, and it might not even have been that. I mean, maybe it was 15. It was probably 15 minutes. I just did some stretching, this interesting exercise where I'm laying on my back holding a dumbbell, and I get to standing up and holding the dumbbell all the way overhead, and I did it 10 times the first day and 12 times the second. I'll probably add 2 more reps every time, and I think it's a good whole body workout. Then I did bench press and curls, and I only did 1 set of each, but I did almost max reps on each, and then finished with a little more stretching and called it a day. And it was probably a 15-minute workout, but I'm telling you, if I do that 3 or 4 times a week, I'm going to keep in great shape. Can I do a flip? Not even close. Not even close. I could do a somersault. And the only reason I know I can do a somersault. A couple of years ago, I did a video of me doing a somersault. Oh, and it was exciting. But I'll tell you what, it seems like it's such a basic move for a kid to do, and you do them all the time in 3rd grade or whatever. But to do it as an adult feels funny, and you're going, okay, I used to be able to do this without thinking. What do I do? How does it work? Am I going to hurt myself? And you probably can. You probably can. So. Oh. So it's Monday morning. Feels so good. Again, got a great night's sleep, and halfway through my morning show, and just started my 2nd cup of coffee, and I got some apples over there. I'm going to eat 1 or 2. Kind of part of the morning routine, and an apple away keeps the doctor away. I just think it's important to get some fiber, and I'll bet if I limited my diet to meat and fruit and vegetables, I'd be a lot healthier. I mean, not that I'm not healthy, but I've got a box of cinnamon rolls over there as well. There's nothing good in those cinnamon rolls except the delicious flavor. Any advice to stay focused? Ooh, your name is Tunu. Somebody told me to look up Temu because I needed to furnish my apartment. Note to self, look up Temu and figure it out. Heather said, God reached me when I was alone, not in church. Only after we met did I start even going to church. Well, that could be the way it happens. I don't think I would have, and again, I talk about it, and I feel somewhat reluctant to talk about it because I'm not so sure in my beliefs or faith, but I know when I have belief or when I pray to God, whether I'm 100% convinced in everything in the Bible or not, I know I feel better. And had I not been going through a lot of struggles, I don't think I would have started my faith journey. So. Any advice to stay focused? Don't think too far ahead. Focus on the task at hand. Focus on making the bed. When you get up, go, okay. Don't worry about what you're going to do at 3 in the afternoon. Make your bed. Be in the moment. I think if we think too far ahead, we lose focus. If I'm wondering what I'm going to do in 2 hours, I might not be focused on my little show. And maybe that's okay. Maybe this show doesn't require my 100% focus. I think everything's happening just the way it should. Let's see. What has God done for me that he is doing for others? What has God done for me? The belief in God has got me through ridiculously hard times. I think a lot of people are out there looking for proof or looking for somebody walking on water or splitting the Red Sea or stuff. I think having faith is a gift of its own. Seeing the sunlight and being grateful to God for the sunlight. And I know that sounds crazy to a non-believer. But faith and gratitude, I'm telling you, can get you through some really, really, really hard times. And without faith and without gratitude, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I had to time somebody out. It's okay to hop on and throw something, but don't fill up my screen with silly comments. But it's Monday morning. Hi, I support 10K, 9K, 8K, 7K, 6K, 5K, 4K, 3K, 2K, 1K subs. I don't know what that means, Silas. I don't know what that means, that you support it. I do know I have a lot of fun doing this show and that my audience grows a little bit every day. And it's kind of fun watching, and it kind of is fun for me to give me a little purpose. And although I work at a job and people wonder what I really do or what brought me to my job, because I carry myself with a certain confidence and I talk a certain way, and people are often freaked out by me. I don't know, I like doing this show and it feels right. Well, thank you, Silas, for subscribing. I cannot do any accents. What do I usually do on the channel? You are watching it. You are watching it. I will tell you what, if I was to give advice to a aspiring content creator, I would say do what you want and don't worry about what the audience wants. Really at all. And don't even worry about the comments, and don't even worry about the likes or even the subscribers or even the this or even the that, because I think the less you focus or worry about the audience, I don't know, the more likely you're going to keep doing it and keep at it. And if you're doing it for you, and for me, I kind of enjoy pouring a cup of coffee and talking. But I don't know what my point is, but do it for you. Life is not all about money, about loving your family. Dustin walks outside and sees proof of God. I like that, Dustin. Yeah, no, I think people that need proof are missing the whole point, really. I mean, the sun on my face, the fact that I know St. Andrews Golf Course exists, the warmth in my cup of coffee. I don't think I got it. I kind of think I'm getting it now. Feels good. Oh. So I don't know what I have for you today. I do not know. It almost feels like a free day. The sun is shining. Got a great night's sleep. Not working for several hours. And nothing I have to do this morning. It feels good. Dustin, I'm going to have a great day, and I hope you have a great day as well. Fit from Fat from Australia. The apartment's awesome. The apartment's awesome. I'll tell you what, I smile when I come in here. I smile when I walk down the hall. I smile when I go to the gym, when I get in my car, when I drive out, or when I come home. Let's see. Was I live yesterday? Yeah, I go live every morning. I missed the first day. When was it? Maybe last Wednesday. In over a year. Yeah, Chicago guy. I found a great spot in Appleton. It's so fun for me because I get to adventure. And I don't know. See new things. Even though I've been down the main road, it's College Avenue right over there. Feels good. Zach, yes, I'm out of the hotel. I'm saving money and in a nicer, bigger place. I don't have the continental breakfast. But I do have my own apples and my own cinnamon rolls. My own coffee maker, which feels good. Yeah, Chicago guy. That's right. Wow, we're getting, hello. Oh, Julie Flanagan's on. Julie Flanagan is here. But anyway, I don't know how long I need to talk today. Maybe I don't need to talk much longer. Usually go for about an hour, but maybe it's just right. I should probably attend to those cinnamon rolls, Heather. Bought an 8-pack on Saturday because I was rushing around doing some shopping before I went into work, and I knew I needed to eat something, and the cinnamon rolls looked pretty good. I had 2 in the car as I'm driving back, but haven't had any more. Maybe I'm worth a cinnamon roll or 2. Fit from Fat, I do. I think it's unanimous. My cinnamon rolls need attending to. Wonder if I popped them in the microwave for like 20 seconds, how luscious they would be. Oh, now again, like Pavlov's dog. Getting kind of excited. Hello, Ben. Show us the rolls. I mean, I don't know if they're that exciting. Heather says they have to be warm. It's interesting. I've never heated up these, but I think I will. I think I will. My stomach just grumbled. And I think it was God telling me that I probably talked enough and that I should go get some cinnamon rolls, put them on one of my new Target plates that I purchased for 50 cents, and pop them in the microwave for 15 seconds or something. Hello, Lizzie. How are you? How are you? It always feels a little bad saying goodbye to you guys. I mean, only a very little bad. Only a very little bad. But anyway, I'm gonna have one more sip of coffee. I appreciate you guys so much for joining today and following along in my journey and subscribing to my page or giving me a thumbs up or watching my videos or like what I do or all the love and support that I get from all of you. And feels good. And I'm excited about my day, and the sunshine is shining down on my face. And looking forward to experiencing the beautiful town of Appleton a little bit this morning and going about my day. And I had a great night's sleep, and I hope you had a great night's sleep. I'm enjoying my coffee. I hope you're enjoying your coffee. I hope you are feeling good. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.